What's good, my people? What the hell's going on my screen? Hopefully that ain't coming through the broadcast. How is everybody doing on this fine morning or afternoon, depending on whereabouts you are from? Got some Australians that usually tune in, some Americans, maybe 2, 3 a.m. in the morning for you, but for us Brits, it is 12:30 p.m. and we are ready to rumble. Leeds United versus Plymouth for the 4th time this season. I know it's getting a little bit tiresome playing the same side, but nonetheless, we are playing them once again. How is everyone doing today? Uh-oh, I have the clock going the wrong way. Brilliant. Lionel Messi. How is everybody? Oh, it says there's some problem with the stream. Let me just, let me try and screen a bit messed up. Is it still messed up? Hang on a second. Hello? Screen a bit messed up. Is that better now? Is that better now? This should be better. This should be better. This should be a lot better. Oh. Why is this so buggy? Why is this thing so buggy? Yeah, that should be better, hopefully. Hopefully it should be. Yeah. Alright, good stuff. As they do a little zoom in on good old Ian Foster, the main man who's about to get absolutely slapped up. Oh, lovely flick by Nonto. Could we start off early here? Jorginho Rutter, he's got Nonto to his right, Somerville to his left. He drives through the middle, ends up giving it out to nobody, but Kamara can sweep up there. Sweeper keeper. Oh, go on, Sauce. Nice intricate football by Leeds so far. Firpo, can he get the cross in? He's fouled. Is that a free kick, ref? Gotta be a free kick. Thank you. That's a bit better. How are you, Max? Yeah, screen fix. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. How are you? How is everything for you? This thing is a bit buggy. It's not showing me any of the analytics or anything. I don't know what's going on with my thing. Let me know if there are any teething problems with the stream. But so far, so good. So far, so good, it seems. So it seems, they say. Thou hath said. Whew. Mate, I am sweating buckets here. Oi, Somerville's looking jacked, you know? Somerville is looking jacked and stacked. Is anyone noticing that? I seen him just about to take the free kick there. They show his tricep. It is bulging out of the shirt there. This guy has been hitting the weight room. Oh, and here he is. Can he score? Oh, he's tried a little short free kick tactic there from Gruev to Somerville outside the 18-yard box. Not really the most effective plan. Somerville, if you're going to be striking from there, you've got to be putting a bit more height on the ball. Drilling it low from the left-hand side of the 18-yard box. Sorry, let me get rid of that. Drilling it low from the left-hand side of the 18-yard box. Never the best idea because it's most likely going to get blocked if there's a lot of men there. You're not going to be able to weave it through that many legs. Unless if it's a set piece or something where people are designed to be more out of the way. Go on, Perot. Oh, Rutter. No. We are back with Perot in the 10 today, boys. What are our thoughts on this? I'm not going to lie to you. I would have rather have gone Rutter in the 10 and Joseph up front or Gelhard up front. I'm really not going to lie to you. I would have preferred to do that, but instead we are going with Pirot back in the 10. Bamford's injury, of course, being a big problem for Leeds United. Yeah, I'm very good. Thank you, Max. I'm very good, mate. I am phenomenal. El phenomenal. El phenomenal. No, that's never a foul. Never a foul media. Unfortunately, yesterday, boys, not another good result for Leeds. Southampton did beat West Bromwich Albion. And you could tell it was going to be a shaky game as soon as you saw Carlos Corberán getting sent off after 6 minutes. Shown the red, shown the door, shown the tunnel. And that's exactly where he was marched down. And fucking suspect. Oh, go on. Oh, Somerville. Oh, bit of class! How's he missed? Oh, they've given offside. I don't think that was offside, though. That would have been goal of the season. Look at this intricate play. Rodon drives forward, finds Rutter. Ooh, flicks Kamara in. He's onside to me. He's onside. Lovely back heel by Kamara, straight to Somerville, and he's missed a huge chance there. He's almost lucky that they've called that offside, to be honest with you, but it wasn't offside in my books. No way was Kamara offside. No way, Jose. Not a snowball's chance in hell was he offside. And let me tell you something. There ain't many snowballs that would survive that. 95% possession for Leeds United so far. For the visiting Leeds United so far, might I add. As Reginald on the spin. No, not like that, Reg. Not like that, Mr. Registration Plate. Oh, mate, I almost threw up in my mouth there. That was close. Threw up in my own mouth in anticipation for this Leeds United opening goal that we're about to get any minute now. Plymouth, though, mounting an attack of their own. Can they get the cross in? Oh, my days, they can. No one's in the box. No one's in the box. This guy's got acres of space around him. Bloody hell, mate. What, has this guy got the cheese touch or something? No one wants to go near him. Flipping heck, man. Leaving this guy completely unmarked in our own box. Luckily, Kamara swooped in there. And this all came from what was a very suspect drill by Meslier, who's just driven the ball straight to Plymouth hands. And we're quite fortunate to get away with that one, to be honest with you. It's very scrappy defending from Leeds. Just a little alarm bell, you know, early doors for Leeds, because again, Leeds dominating control of the game. You know, 95%, probably 92, 93% possession right now. But within a few passes, that's all it took for Plymouth to get in behind. And that's what they've always done against Leeds. We played them 4 times this season. Drawn once. Technically drawn twice in 90 minutes. And then won in extra time and won 2-1 at Ellen Road in the league. But Plymouth never really have a lot of the ball or a lot of, you know, good play against Leeds. They just win the ball high up, hit us a couple of passes, bing bang. Defenders pulled out of position for Leeds and they're in there like swimwear. Or they just have one counter-attack. Leeds commit too many men forward. They pick the ball up from deep, bing bang bong, and they're in there, in behind, because Leeds have committed so many men forward. And here is Archie Gray. Can he give it out to the right? Yes, he can. Oh, that is suspect, boys. Oh, Perot. No. Miscommunication by Perot and Nonto there. Real miscommunication. No one knew who to get the ball to. And Gray gave it to neither of them in the end. He just passed it out to the channel. Nonto did end up recovering and getting the ball, but it completely killed any momentum of that attack there. Completely slapped it dead. Kind of the way Nonto can do. Oof. Kind of the way Nonto can do with his close control. Can I say phenomenally developed player is Wilfred Nonto. Phenomenally developed player. I'm actually loving the new Nonto I'm seeing. And it is sad for Dan James. I want to know what you guys have to say about Dan James not really being able to get much game time. It is sad for him because of how well he has played at times this season. However, you do have to look at the facts. You know, he's talking about fact. And the facts of the matter are, Wilfred Nonto does have a little bit more quality. Oh, lovely touch. And here he is, showing that quality. Oh, and that's what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about Wilfred Nonto's quality. And right on cue, the Italian maestro has slotted Leeds United ahead with a bit of sublime quality. He has plucked the ball out of thin air with a Midas-esque touch. Let's see who hoofs the ball up. It's flicked on by Ampadu. Pinball play there in the midfield from both Leeds and Plymouth, just heading it to each other. And it's one lofty through ball by Rutter. I'm not sure if he's even aiming for Nonto there. He just hoofs it up. And Nonto plucks the ball down away from the defender. And this is so clever. The way he touches it down. in front of Gibson, runs behind Gibson, completely sells him, gets his foot in front of the ball, and he doesn't get the cleanest connection on the shot. But it's enough to drive it away from the goalkeeper off the inside of the post, and it is 1-0 Leeds. That's what we're talking about. Leeds are cooking already, and that's good. A nice early goal for Leeds is imperative for Leeds to get a nice early goal. Absolutely imperative. Go on. Reginald chests it down. Only as far as Nonto. Can he get the cross in? Unlucky, son. Unlucky, son. Here come the Plymouths. The Plims. The Wade Plemons. Oh, could feed off another loose ball here, Leeds. And we've got to throw in dangerously deep inside the Plymouth Argyle half. And now Leeds are back into second as things stand. Obviously, still the game in hand for Southampton. Ipswich with 2. And they could technically go level with Leeds United if they were to win their 2 games in hand. However, Leeds do have the superior goal difference. And also, if it was to go down to head-to-head in the really unlikely scenario that it would, Leeds have beaten them twice this season. Comprehensively as well. Comprehensively. We've slotted 8 past them this year in only 2 games. We've played Plymouth 4 times, and we've only slotted 8 past them. Oh, go on. Go on, Somerville. Dodgy ball. Firpo to his left. It's just a little bit too heavy, though, man. What do you think he is? The Flash? Flippin' X, Somerville. Play it into his path. I know you got to play it in front of your man, but fuck me. Giving him more ground to cover than a bloody AI Hoover. Oh, no. Oh, Miller's just absolutely sent Nonto to the shops. Can Melier catch? Ooh. Big catch by Melier. Didn't want that going out for a corner there. Nonto scoring again, mate. When does Nonto not score? That's my question, mate. When does he not? Nonto is on fire. Nonto is on fire. Nonto is the man. Go on, Nonto. Here is Leeds again. Plucking the ball around at the back there. I will change the lineup, by the way. If anyone doesn't know the lineup, then my question is, where have you been the past few weeks? Because yet again, it is the same lineup for Leeds United as per. You've got the big boys at the back. Roden, Amps. You've got Furps at left back. Senior Daddy tier subscription Furpo. Right back, you've got Reginald. Left wing, Sourceville. Holding to Kamara and Gruev. Right wing, you've got the big dog Nonto. And unfortunately, once again, we are experimenting in the 10 with Joel Perreault, who is now actually playing as Leeds' furthest player forward, but not quite pressing well enough for my liking. And Rato momentarily has dropped into the 10 But as we started was with Perot in the 10 and Rutter in the 9. But we'll see how long this lasts with those two switched over. And we'll see if Perot can lead the line as Leeds' furthest player forward. Or the more important question, for how long? Because he can do it briefly, but he doesn't quite have the fitness and pressing ability to maintain that position for long periods of the game. And usually Rutter has to switch with him, which is where the problem lies. Because when Perot is deeper, he's a little bit too cumbersome on the ball. He's a little bit too reactive rather than proactive in that midfield. You want a guy who can scan the pitch. You want a guy who's on the half turn. You want a guy who knows what's happening before he gets the ball. Unfortunately, Joel Perot isn't quite that player. He's a little bit more reactive. He likes to get the ball, turn on the pivot, but not quite know what to do with it at times because he's not a natural creator, and that's just as simple as it is. That's not a criticism of him. That's just the way it is. Certain people are suited to certain roles. Certain people aren't. Lovely ball by Nonto. Terrible ball, actually. Couldn't quite find some of it out there. JT, are you live? Mate, I am live. Is the stream not going through? What do you mean, JT, are you live? Sorry, mate. What's going on? Is there a problem with the stream? Is there a problem with the stream? Is it not coming through for you or something? Please let me know. Please let me know what's going on. If there's a problem with the stream and it's not coming through, please let me know. Please, my man. P to the Lees. It seems like it's going through for me. So, I'm not sure what the problem is there. For me, everything seems all Gucci. Please let me know if there are any problems on your end or on my end. No problem with the stream? Okay. Either that or you're just doing some play on words about JT Live. Either way, I'm just a little bit confused. Because I know there were some problems at the beginning. Oh! And Lee's getting away with that one and getting a goal kick instead. No problem. Cheers, Max. Cheers, Max. Andy Rowe causing mayhem. He sent me into Rosed with that one, that's for sure. See what I did there? Andy Rosed. Row. Row your boats gently down the stream. As we hit 6 hole, goddamn likes, I don't know who you are, I don't know where you're like him from, but I know you 6 source demons are absolute living legends. Come on, Lonto. Oh, lovely challenge. Reginald. Back to Nonto. Back to Kamara. Go on, Cammy. Go on, Cammy. What do you guys make of Kamara, by the way? Recently, there's been a lot of hot contention around big old Kamara, hasn't there? Some people, you know, obviously a lot of it comes from Archie Gray, and a lot of us saying that we want to see Archie Gray in the midfield. That's where a lot of the chatter comes from. But some people have been saying that they don't really like his performances of late. They don't think he's been up to scratch. I tend to disagree. I thought he was pretty good the last game when I saw him. I thought finishing-wise he can improve. I think he needs to shoot more. He needs to... Hello, lads? Hello? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? What's this blue card nonsense we've been hearing? I will let you know about that once we are back. I just need to check that we are back. I'm not going to lie to you, my entire computer just crashed. The fact that I've managed to resume this stream is nothing short of sensational. I don't know how I've managed to do this without the stream ending. Hopefully, you guys are all still here. Hopefully, it hasn't... I really don't know what's going on with my computer today. I need to take it to boot camp. But please, Max, anyone in there, you're back. I'm back like Eric Bischoff, baby. I'm back. And I'm better than ever. Face facts. Your opinion don't matter. I'm a maniac. And a terror, whatever. It's time, pick your minds, and I know you're gonna see. Face facts, it's the mind. This blue card thing is what they're talking about, is trialing sin bins in professional football, which, come on, man. Why do people have to keep changing the game? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the simple saying. We don't have to reinvent the wheel every 2 seconds. The game is perfect as it is. We've added extra subs. We've got used to it. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a bad thing. Time will tell. VAR, still very, very polarizing, but could potentially have positive impacts in the game, especially in the financial state and how much a single goal or move can financially impact clubs. And hey, listen, if we had VAR, perhaps we might not have got screwed out of that 75 European Cup final. Maybe we would have still, maybe we wouldn't. But things like changing the duration of the match, which they've toyed with the idea of, changing it to, 30-minute halves and things like that, or adding in sim bins, I think, come on, it's just getting a little bit ridiculous in my opinion. Why does it say it's not getting smooth streaming? Well, it should be. Alright, something really bad is going on. Joe Depp, my man, how are you? How are you, my boy? Big Joe in the house. The OG Joe. The real big dog of the scene. And I ain't talking the OG Roman Reigns big dog. I'm talking tribal chief levels. But yeah, no, this basically the blue card thing is where they're going to trial sim bins, which will give you basically, it acts as a yellow card. So in effect, if you get a yellow card after you receive one of these blue or whatever the hell cards it is, then you will still get a red. Like, they still tally up the same as yellow cards. The only difference is, you get a yellow card, you carry on no problem. You get a blue card or whatever they're going to colour it, supposedly, then you get a 10-minute sim bin, as well as your yellow card, which, come on. And these are meant to be for cynical fouls. So basically, if a team is through in on goal and you take a man down, so it's trying to stop these cynical fouls or the professional fouls, to stop counter-attacks and things like that. They're trialing it out. Hopefully it doesn't stick. I think, cynical fouls or things like that, as long as they're not too dirty, are part of the game. Hey, up, my brother, how's it going, mate? Oh, Pablo! All the drillers are here. Very good, man. Very good. How are you, man? How are you? Listen, I do want to say, if you guys have just popped in, I know Max is telling me all about, he's been telling me that the stream's going well. Hopefully, it's not just on mine and his end. Please let me know if you have any buffering or teething issues with the stream, just so I can try and fix them, because I know my computer literally just fully crashed 2 minutes ago. I don't know what's going on with it, so please let me know. I'm all Samoan Joe. Mate, his promo the other day was pretty heat, I can't lie to you. I haven't even always been the biggest Samoa Joe fan. He used to have a hell of a intro song, though, but I've never really been the biggest Samoa Joe fan, but his promo the other day was pretty fire, to be fair. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking you're gonna walk over me, pin him, take my championship? Ain't gonna happen, Chief. It's fine here? Okay, good stuff, man. Good stuff, Pablo. How have you been, man? How have you been? Long time no speak. Ooh. No, not like that, Perot, mate. JP7, not JP10. So why are we playing him in the 10? That's my question, mate. Why are we playing him in the 10? Should we be playing him in the 9? Or in the 8? Those are his positions for me. I'm back. And I'm better than ever. Face facts. Did anyone see the, I presume you would have, Joe. Did you see the SmackDown last night? If you haven't, the promo segment at the end, pretty heat. I can't lie to you. Pretty fucking heat. I don't like the formatting of it. I don't like that it's like Reigns talks for a bit, then they pause, and then Dwizzly Dwayne talks for a bit, and then it's done. They didn't really have much interaction between the two. They both just kind of cut their own promos, and the majority of it was The Rock, which was a good promo, but, you know, Roman Reigns has kind of just stood there silently the entire time, not really saying anything. That's the part I didn't like about it, but his actual promo was pretty fucking heat. I can't lie to you. Things are really cooking now. Things are cooking, and it looks like they are going to go for that tag team match. Mr. Franklin Rollins and Cody against the big boys. Go on, Nanto. Cut it back. And that LA Knight, Drew McIntyre. Whoo, mate. I'm telling you, if you're going to have anyone fight Rollins, it looks like it's either going to be DM Hunk or LA Knight. And to be honest, I'm leaning towards the Knight. The Knight in shining armor. Go on, Melier. Swoop it up. Passes it down. Rock killed it. He did kill it, to be fair. Shut your mouth before I come and slap the XYZ out of your face. Ah, no, Rutter. You're in there like swimwear, baby. In there like swimwear. Plymouth getting a little bit of joy here. There's a lot of space down that left-hand side. Nanto way too central for my liking. Yeah, shimmy it back. Oi, oi. Nanto, tackle him, challenge him. Fucking chances, skulls, mate. Wee, get duppied, mate. Get duppied. Good. What have you been up to? You know, just working, plucking away. Been training well, living good, eating good, getting back into the swing of things now. Everything's good, man. Everything's good. Everything is Gucci. Aladucci. Aladicio. Allardyce. Will we roll the Allardyce? What a fucking disaster that was for us last year, huh? A lot of people say that was the reason. Do you guys reckon Allardyce is a key reason as to why we got relegated? Do you think, had we not brought him in for the past 4 games, you know, in which we in which we won 0 and got 0 points out of our last 4 games, you know, the best thing we did was take City to a 2-1 loss. Do you think we would have had a better chance of staying up without Sam Allardyce? Because it didn't work with him. We literally didn't get a win with him. So, potentially, and it was all in our hands. Had we won 2 or 3 of those games, even 2 of them, we would have stayed up. 2 out of 4. Not the craziest thought to have. So, you could potentially lie a little bit of blame at the hands of Sam Allardyce. Not really many people have, but Nanto is back, baby. He is indeed, mate. He is. Nanto is on fire. His goal as well. The way he plucked that ball out of thin air. Lovely. And I was saying, man, listen, I know you guys, like me, are big Dan James fans, and it's brilliant to see the way he's come back. Especially this season, you know, I never thought I'd see him in a Leeds United shirt again. Obviously, we got relegated. We needed the players. We lost a lot. He came in, and he's been phenomenal. And his end product has been so vastly improved from before. I think there's just... Listen, he's been great, but there's just a slight level difference between Nanto at the top of his game and Dan James. Plus, Nanto is so young. There's so much scope for development. With the potential of him signing an extra year over to Leeds United, it just makes sense to keep playing Nanto. If it's not broke, don't fix it. It's unfortunate for Dan James because he never really stepped a foot wrong. You know, certain things out of his control led to Nanto getting a chance ahead of him, and Nanto's been on fire every single game. It's like the Ilya Gruev situation. The guy got one opportunity, put in a phenomenal performance, got another one, another great performance, and he's been consistently fantastic ever since. And it's a similar sort of situation with Wilfred Nanto. It's hard to take him out. No, it's not his fault, Joe. You don't believe so? It's an interesting thought, though. Aside from turning Weston McKennie into Rory Delap, what did he actually add to Leeds? I don't think defensively we looked any better. We still got thumped 4-0 or 4-1 or 4-2, whatever. I think it was 4-1 by Tottenham. And Lucas Moura just walked through the entire side, so, you know, he didn't add too much defensively. He was mucking about on the sidelines, trying to pay officials off and make jokes about, ooh, let me slip you a tenner, son. All fine and dandy. You know, I enjoy the shithousery of it. But you're in a relegation battle where every single point matters and you're fucking around on the sideline like that. Could you see it as alleviating pressure from the team? Maybe. But could you also see it as unserious behaviour in an extremely serious time? And lovely 1-2 with Somerville and Kamara. Somerville, if he just flicked that round the defender, he'd have been in there like swimwear. Dan James is a guy I've met a few times. Oh, nice, man. What's he like? From all I've heard and from all I've seen, he is a very down-to-earth, just genuine, lovely bloke. I mean, I presume that's exactly what you'd tell me, but to me, from everything I've seen from him, he just seems like a genuine, down-to-earth bloke. We've got to get promoted or we lose players and they're like family. Oh, yeah, big time. Big time, mate. If we don't get promoted, listen, Nanto's probably gone. Somerville's gone. Rutter's gone. We will get gutted if we don't. Ampadu might be gone. Roden will probably be gone. Stroik potentially might or might not be gone. Firpo will probably be gone. Melier will probably be gone. If we don't get promoted this season, yeah, a lot of players will potentially go, or most likely will leave. And that's not a situation because, listen, there's certain players you can't replace, especially in the Championship. We were lucky in the fact that we still had Somerville and Nanto from our time in the Prem from our academy. Well, even though they weren't academy-grown players, but they were signed and went into the youth setup. Well, at least Somerville did for a little while. Nanto very quickly kind of got pushed into the first team. But, you know, we still had them. And a player like Somerville, you just cannot replace. He's too good for the Championship. And you can't bring these kind of players into the Championship. They're impossible to get or to convince to come down to this level. Jorginho Rutter, we're very lucky that we signed him last year, that he didn't have the best performances and that we only had him for 6 months, so that we were able to keep him in the Championship, because even though Dortmund and a couple of other clubs were toying with the idea of paying 27, 28 million pounds for him, you know, there wasn't really too much interest for him, and we were lucky that we were able to keep him and bring him into the Championship, because, listen, like I said, bringing in the likes of Rutter and the likes of Somerville, very, very hard to do when you're in the Championship. Just Joe said he would rather win the FA Cup than get promoted this season. Nah, no chance. I don't even think he means that. Listen, I would love that. I would love the FA Cup as well. Oh, I'd love it. And I really hope we have a good cup run. But we need to get promoted. Let's be real. Let's face facts here. Let's cut the shit. Let's do both. All right, we're Leeds United. Let's do the unthinkable. Yeah, the unthinkable. Something no one would ever consider. Leeds United winning the Championship and then winning the FA Cup double. When have you ever seen a side do that? You've seen sides do the double, win the Prem, win the FA Cup. When have you seen a side win the Championship and the FA Cup double? Why not? Let's make some history. Let's wrestle, kid. Let's wrestle. Go on, Roden. Melier. Meslier. We are still leading 1-0. That isn't the most comfortable lead, though. I would much prefer us to extend our lead to 2 or 3 goals here, because, I mean, as you've seen, even when we were leading 2-0 against Plymouth at home, they came back and got a goal out of nowhere and made the game a lot more tight and cagey than it needs to be. Let's have another Swansea performance. Let's get some goals nice and early. Let's not leave it so late again to get our goals. Let's just, why can't we do that more consistently? Why can't we take a 2-0 lead, a 3-0 lead, a 4-0 lead in the first half and just sit back comfortably, relaxed, not keep it so tense? Because, I was relaxed earlier. We got a nice early goal, but now it is 26 minutes after that. We still haven't extended our lead. Maybe you could say I'm complaining. maybe. But there are so many holes in this Plymouth side. We should be, putting them to the sword right now. Oh, lovely clearance. Somerville flicks it in. Kamara, can he head it down? Yes, he can. He's still running. Ref! And that is the exact scenario. We were talking about it earlier. Max, you were asking about the blue card situation and the sin bin. That is exactly what a sin bin would be brought in for. And this is the argument for it. Kamara heads it down. And it's Kamara and Somerville driving forward there. And there would have been a huge opportunity for Leeds to score. It would have been a 2-on-1 situation. And you would have really backed either Kamara to find Somerville in behind. And then Somerville consequently to finish that off. You would really back Leeds to score from that situation. Instead, he's dragged down before he has the chance to. And it's only a yellow card given. That is the argument for the sin bin to deter something like that. Because it wasn't in a position where a red card can be given because he wasn't the last man. However, in theory, he did stop a clear goal-scoring opportunity from being created there, which is where the argument comes in that he should be penalised, and so should Plymouth, therefore, by giving them a sin bin. Because, yes, they can't get a red card for it, but they can get a little 10-minute suspension for a cynical foul like that. That is the argument for it. What do you guys think? I mean, I made my thoughts clear. I don't really like it, although having said that I didn't like it, it just went to curse me because Leeds got screwed over by that. Here's Rutter! Oh, and it's deflected onto the post! I thought he was going to curl it with the inside of his right foot into the far corner. Instead, he shifts it over to his left and drills it. Sly reporting for duty. Sly, my man, how are ya? Sly Stallone. What's good, my brother? What's good, my boy? How are we today? I have to say, I'm in a phenomenal mood. I really hope Leeds can help improve that with a win. Come on, boys. Face facts. Your opinion don't matter. It's time taking minds, and I know you're gonna see. Face facts. Oh, Rutter, can he flick it in behind for Perot? Yeah, movement not quite there. Movement a little bit stiff, a little bit rigid. A little bit Ridge the Fridge Holland. Lovely flick by Perot there. Rutter, can he drill it? Ah, oh, just a big deflection onto the post. Oof. With everybody saying LA Night, yeah. Oh, lovely through ball. Come on, Leeds. Ugh. Inches Jezza. Ooh, little bit of an injury there. What about thoughts on this first half so far? Leeds United 1, Plymouth Argyle 0. 42 minutes on the clock, 3 minutes left. I would love us to extend our lead before half time, just make things a little bit more comfortable. What are your guys' thoughts on the game? Do you think we will edge this game out? Or do you think it'll be a little bit more convincing? Because this is a little bit more than a 2-0 should be. Or than a 1-0 should be. Leeds have been a bit more dominant than that, in my opinion. We could have had a couple of extra goals. Phillips is still down on the floor, and he's been down for a couple of minutes. Not Calvin Phillips, but as he is still down, and we do have a second break in play, I am going to very quickly, very quickly, head off to the toilet because I am dying for a bit of a urine. So I will be back in just a second, boys. Oh. And the ball is flicked out by Gruev. Non-tokeny drill it in. Oh, it's an own goal! Would you believe it? It's 2-0! Woohoo! Now we're cooking! What? Oh, you kidding me? Oh, he's given an offside. Oh, what a return. I was about to say the second I sit down, Leeds score. No! How's he given an offside? Is he given an offside there? What? Oh, my days. I go to the can. I come back for... The second I come back, I see Leeds sliding the ball across into the back of the net. And it's this... Ah, oh, boys. That was the goal we needed before half-time. That was the goal we needed. Ball hunky. Every game against Plymouth has gone the same way this season. Dominant in the game, but not burying them. Won't be a surprise if they score when it's... Oh, big time, big time. I mean, that's what I mean. Even if you look at the game, we beat them 2-1 at home. It was 2-0, and it was the most comfortable game I've ever seen. We were sat there in the chat having Cubans, having cigarrillos, having whiskey, just chilling, you know, just absolutely big chilling. And all of a sudden, 85th minute, they have one dodgy counter-attack, suspect defending by Leeds, and they cross it in and finish the chance off. And the last 10 minutes were the most cagiest 10 minutes Leeds United have played all season. And we had the game in the palm of our hands the entire time. Didn't kill them off, and that was at 2-0. Right now, it's still only 1-0. So, you can see the possible danger for Leeds. We really need to kill them off quickly. We played them 4 times this season. Beaten them twice. Once we've beaten them in 90 minutes, though. We really need to kill this game off. Firpo flicks it down. Perot, can he flick it back to Rutter? No, he can't. Yeah, Rutter picks up the loose ball. You're going to give him a free kick? That's never a free kick, ref. How are you, Pete Booth, though? Yeah, no, but I completely agree with you. Completely agree with you. Completamente agree with you. Oh, I've got my hairbrush here. Good. I was about to say I need to go looking for this. My hair's getting a bit scraggly raggly. Just fix that a little bit. That's better. Whew. That feels nicer. That's the problem with having long hair. You got to brush it all the time. It's very, very annoying. I have to say, very annoying to maintain. Go on, Somerville. Flicks in behind. Go on, Kamara. Quick. Gray, we've got 10 seconds. 10 seconds to score. No, he's giving it back to Melier. Just hoof it forward. Come on. Someone flick it in. We've got two. That's not even the 48th minute and he's blown his whistle. That is disgraceful, ref. There was an extra 5 seconds to play and you've blown your whistle. Oh, that is disgraceful, ref. That is the end of the first half, though. Leeds United 1, Plymouth Argyle 0. Plymouth Argyle 0. How's Perot doing, would you say? He's been doing all right. He's been doing decently. Nothing phenomenal, as you said. He's been playing in the 10. He's also been pushing up to number 9. There was a few moments where he would stay in number 9 for about 4 or 5 minutes, but he can't quite press to the same level of a Patrick Bamford, and he can't press consistently. He can do it slightly in a couple of minute bursts, but he can't do it consistently enough to keep himself up there and to keep and keep Rutter back in the 10. That's the problem with him. And when he does drop into the number 10, Perot, he has been cumbersome again today, which he just a little bit is. He doesn't quite anticipate what's going on like a number 10 should. A number 10 should be on a pivot, on a swivel the entire time and just really scanning everything around them. So the second they get the ball, bang, they know exactly what to do with it. Kind of the way Rutter plays. And unfortunately, he hasn't quite been doing that today. He hasn't had a bad performance, Perot, but he hasn't really positively impacted the game. And I want to question to you guys, is that enough? Is it enough for him to have a decent performance, but he's not really positively impacting the game? That's how I'd level it. And that's the only criticism I have of him. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm not saying he's played terribly. He just hasn't really impacted the game in a positive manner, in my opinion. Use a hair straightener. That's what I use. I could use a hair straightener. I like it a little bit more curly, though, but I don't know if that helps you get rid of knots, a hair straightener, does it? Because that's the problem I have, is my hair always knots up. I think also a little bit has to do with the fact they did dye it blonde, like highlights, so those hairs are more likely to clump or whatever, or knot up. Face facts. I'm with you. The Bamford fan club never claims he's Haaland, but he makes Leeds better. So, oh yeah, but listen, this isn't just Bamford as well. We could bring any striker in. Bamford's the best option we have at the club. You could bring other strikers in who can press, who can finish, who can move. I think Bamford's a great player, yes. But we can get other strikers who fit the system better, which is why I just don't understand the signing. And everyone turns around and says, well, who better are you going to get than Perot? Well, might as well have got nobody because he's not fitting the system. Like, we could have got a plethora of strikers. Maybe on paper they don't score as many goals as Perot, but just ones that fit the system. You could find players out there that fit the system better. Even if they're League One players or Championship players. Even if on paper they're worse players than Perot, you could just buy anybody that fits the system better, and it would improve Leeds United, in my opinion. Yeah, it does. They sell men's hair straightener / brush combo. Oh, really, mate? Hello, JJ, my boy. How are you, man? How are you, bro? Or could you just get it out? Huh? Or you could just get it out, you big girly in day. Wait, what? What do you mean? Your message is kind of half blocked there. Or you could just get it cut, you big girly in my day. Get it cut. I thought I said get it out. Yeah, I could get it cut. But I don't want to, mate. The tribal chief does not cut his hair. The tribal chief lets it grow. I do cut the sides, as you can see. But I don't cut the entire thing. Would you play? Oh, yeah, of course I would. And I said this at the beginning of the game. I would. Listen, I don't think Joseph is, the best thing since sliced bread, or has been the best thing since sliced bread for Leeds. But I would play Joseph over Perot right now just to keep Rutter in the 10, just because I think he suits the system better, and he won't be dropping into the 10 and forcing Rutter to go up front. I would definitely at half time throw around the idea of putting Joseph up front over Perot. I just would. I'd put Joseph in there and Rutter in the 10. That's the way I would orchestrate things. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion or what, but that's definitely the move that I would be making if I was going forward as someone in Daniel Farke's position, but probably won't. I would also even be tempted to put Joe Gelhardt in there over Perot, personally, just to gain system-wise. System-wise, I think he suits it better. How's it going? Lackluster? I wouldn't say lackluster. I think, Leeds have had a few decent opportunities. We really could be more than one goal to the good. We've hit the post a couple of times. Somerville missed a massive opportunity in the first half, but it was given as offside anyway, so it wouldn't have made a difference. Even though it was onside, in my opinion. Lovely movement, though, with him, Kamara, and Rutter in their lovely little triangle they made up, and it was great movement. But aside from that, Leeds have had a few decent chances. Plymouth haven't really had too many clear-cut chances. They've had a few half chances. But Leeds' goal was phenomenally taken by Nanto. Plucks it down so well and drives it into the corner there. But he was in so much space. Terrible defending by Plymouth. And this is what I'm saying. There's so many gaps out there to be exploited by Plymouth. Leeds need to be taking advantage of this more, because this is how our games usually go against Plymouth. We usually dominate the game, but don't put as many chances away as we should. Don't completely kill them off, and then allow them to come back late into the game. Let me add an if there, JJ. Let me add an if into that. If and when we get promoted, we will have to play counter-attacking football against big teams to try and get a result for that Nanto, Bamford long ball. Bamford to flick on and Nanto to use his pace. Well, not just Nanto, and Somerville. And listen, we play phenomenal counter-attacking football, to be honest with you. We play, arguably this side and the way we're playing now could be perfectly suited to the Premier League, because we do play some of the best counter-attacking football in this league. I would say the best counter-attacking football, which, considering you're a side like Leeds who actually hold the majority of possession most time we play teams, when we do hit teams on the counter is when we look so threatening, with the pace in behind, with the distribution that Rutter has, the fact he can drive forward, the fact that he can pick out passes, the pace and movement and timing of Somerville and Nanto, Bamford in the middle pressing. Leeds are a lethal counter-attacking side. And the only thing I would say about Perot also, one thing, he doesn't quite have the pace and the speed of thought and quickness of feet in those fast counter-attacking scenarios. He's not the kind of guy that's going to make a quick run in behind. He's going to flick it first time with the outside of his foot to Somerville or Nanto, make the movement in there. He's not someone that quite has that movement in his locker or pace of thought or feet. I would have to drop Jorginho. Oh, big time. Big time. Yeah, that's where he should be playing, though. He should be playing in the 10. He shouldn't be playing up front. And that's where he's been playing for Leeds, and that's where he's most effective. Agreed. I think our improvement in 2024 is largely down to the dynamics of Rutter in the 10. Sure, Gruev has been great, and Bamford did great a job, but Rutter in those spaces, big time. But that's been since the beginning of the season. Even when he was playing up front, he was doing a lot of great work from deep because he was dropping occasionally and allowing Rutter to get the ball further forward. And occasionally when Bamford came on as a sub, whenever Rutter's played slightly deeper in the 10, he's been quality, and it's been when you've seen Leeds get our most competent attacking football being played. Can't drop Ratardinho, too good, and has been involved in practically every goal this season. Again, 100% agree. The only thing you could fear is potential injury for him, which we hope doesn't happen. Aside from that, phenomenal stuff, really. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Oh, that is it. We've got about 5 minutes before the start of the second half. Let me know what you guys think. Would you guys make any changes right now, or would you keep things as they stand? Roden definitely brings some stability to the team. Would like to see us keep him. I definitely agree. And I think if we do go up, we will most likely make that signing a permanent one. We will make that signing a permanent one if we do go up. Whoa, that isn't what I was looking for. Roadhouse. As we hit 10 whole, goddamn likes. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're liking from, but I know you 10 Source Demons are absolute living legends. Bang, bang, boogie. It was the Plymouth FA Cup game. Gelhard, not in the 9 Sly. Do you think Joffrey comes on over Joseph? No, I don't, unfortunately. I would really like to see Joffrey get a chance, man. He's been really not given a lot of opportunities, and I think in the game like this, he has the pace and the dribbling ability to cause Plymouth a lot of problems. But no, I think the club have made it clear with the contract that they've offered him and with the game time that he's been given from FARC. I think they made it clear that the person who they are more invested in for future growth and development is Joseph over Gelhard. I think they've made that perfectly clear. I personally wouldn't go that way. I would give them both an equal chance because I think Gelhard still has a hell of a lot to offer, and I would give them both a decent whack at game time. I'd take it in turns as to who I bring on first, just so that, because Gelhard really hasn't had much of an opportunity actually coming on for more than 15 minutes in the number 9 position. A lot of times when he comes on, Joseph has also been brought on, so is Perrault, so is Bamford, and he's playing in like a number 8 role. He's never really been given a lot of time in the number 9 role, so I would like to see Gelhard given that opportunity, but unfortunately he probably won't get it, and he'll probably end up back at a club like Wigan end of the season, unfortunately. Not in the 9 Sly. Gelhard has had a great shot. Gelhard has a great shot recently. Not sure which game it was, but it was off the post. Would love to see him score. It was the Plymouth FA Cup game. It was crossed by Firpo, and he got his body over it, drilled it with the volley, or half volley rather, and off the inside of the post. To be honest, it was a good shot, but he should have scored it. If I'm going to be harsh with you there, I think he should have scored that shot, personally. I think Gelhard is better in space, but Joseph is better at occupying defenders. Yep, potentially. Potentially does have those kind of physical attributes over Mr. Joffmeister General. And the second half is about to start as Perrault starts as Leeds' furthest man forward. It is neither Joseph nor Gelhard. It is JP7. And there we go, 45, 21, 22, 23, 24, and the Cinco de Mayo weekend has occurred, and the timer is synced up there. If you do not sync along with us, then make sure you time it along with that timer just there. Leeds United 1, Plymouth 0. Afternoon, Andy Jones. Andy, how are you, my man? Joseph scored 2 goals against Bournemouth under 21s. Listen, I mean, Joseph is probably one of the most highest rated players we've had in the youth setup, period. Everyone has been waxing lyrical about what he's been doing in the youth setup for the past 2 seasons. It just hasn't quite translated into the senior game just yet. He hasn't had maybe enough game time to potentially do that. But you'd think if he was going to get his opportunity and he was going to shine, it would be in the Championship over the Premier League. So you'd like to see him get a little bit more involved. It's a shame that he hasn't quite managed to transfer it fully over yet. But I think all he needs is that one goal, that one break, and things will start to fall for him. And like I said, I would prefer to see him playing over Perrault right now because Perrault isn't really impacting the game at all. He isn't doing much right now, in my opinion. Again, that's not me hating on him, but what has he tangibly done this game? Not a whole lot, in my opinion, at least. Oof. Most home goals in the Championship this season. 39, Southampton top the charts. Plymouth on 38, second, and Ipswich third on 37. Interesting. Whilst Leeds have been undefeated at home and had a phenomenal home record, we aren't scoring the most at home. But that just goes to show you how well our defence has been performing at home. Hopefully our defence can perform well away from home as well and keep a nice clean sheet today. We've conceded 1 goal in the league in 2024 and we scored 17. Not a bad statistic in my opinion. Archie Gray, can he defend this move down the right hand side? Yes, he can. Look at that. Brilliant jockeying by Archie. Brilliant jockeying by Reginald. Really turning into an extraordinary right back for Leeds. And it's funny, we made all this big hoo-ha about signing Connor Roberts. He can't even get any game time at Leeds. Go on, Perrault. Touches it down. That's a bit better by Perrault. Finds Nonto. Can he make the running behind? Ooh, a little bit slow and cumbersome there by Nonto. And Rutter makes the run. Ooh, he's giving a free kick against Rutter. Terrible decision, ref. Shh. Andy Jones, Andy. What are you shushing, mate? What are you giving the shush to? The shush. As Eden Hazard starts in goal for Plymouth Argyle. Calvin Phillips in the back for them. Miller on the left. Whittaker, Robert Whittaker in the front line for Plymouth. Oh, it's saying about because oh, you mean you don't want me to jinx it? I see what you're saying, man. I'm the same myself, to be honest. I'm the same myself. I can't knock you for that. As Wayne Lineker looks on from the stands. Go on, Rutter. Decent pressing by Rottardinho, as some people coin him. Nope. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. Nonto, you're in there. Plays it to Rutter instead on the spin. I showed too much of the ball to the defender there. Too much of it. And the ball finds its way back to Melier. Goal difference this season can be our extra pot. Oh, yeah, big time. I mean, that's why we are currently above Ipswich. Is goal difference. We've got like a 14. It was 14. I think it's now 15 better goal difference than Ipswich. And that is why they will not be able to overtake us unless if we do drop points, because they do have 2 games in hand, and as things stand, with Leeds currently winning, I must state, with Leeds currently winning, you know, this is all contingent on what happens today, they are or will be 6 points behind us, which if they won both of their games, they would go tied on points with us, but because of our vastly superior goal difference at this point in the season, they wouldn't be able to overtake us, which could come in huge, and is the reason why, technically, it is all in our hands. If we won every single game from this point to the end of the season, huge if, I know, then we are getting automatic promotion. And one of those games, which is the big one, which is the deciding game, which is the reason it is in our hands, is that last game of the season against Saints at home, against Southampton. Jinx Schminks, 1-0 up, nothing can go. Ah, Pete, you can't be doing that to me, Pete. You can't be doing that to me, Mr. Boothmeister. No. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Go on, Sauce. Oh, man. You got me feeling a little bit hot under the collar there, brother. Uh-oh. These facts. Oh, my days. Oh! It was Chris. Bro, Pete. Stop it. Stop it, Pete, man. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, my days. Within a minute, we almost conceded there. Pete, you got to stop it, man. You got to stop it, Pete. Oh, my days. Within a minute of you saying that, it's a beautiful cross by Miller. And I don't know how he hasn't finished that. That is a fantastic cross. Good movement. Oh, mate. An inch further forward from there from him. And he is stamping that into the back of the net. And Nonto's been stamped down the back of the calf here. That should be a yellow card at least. And it is. Thank you, ref. Thank you, Geezer. Mate. Pete. What are you doing to me, man? Let's see what happens here. Ooh, stamped right down the back of the Achilles there. That's a naughty one on Nonto. That is a naughty one by Gibson. Send him off, ref. That's what I say. Mate, I cannot believe it, man. I cannot believe it. The second you say that, they get their best chance of the game. That is ridiculous. Jinx schminks. Oh, ref. Yeah, Jinx schminks. Plymouth are looking so comfortable. There's no way Plymouth concede right now against Leeds. No way they concede in the next 5 minutes. They just look far too comfortable. You know, Jinx schminks. Yeah. Go on, Reg. Registration plate out to Nonto. Oh, still driving, Nonto. Perot's made his run way too early there. Way too early. You got to time your run better than that. Oh, go on. Somerville, he's got Furpo to his left. He's driven all the way inside, though. And he's spun and played it out to Kamara. Oh, lovely turn by Kamara. Furpo into Nonto. Playing off the left now. Oh, and this is what I mean. Nonto now driving into the middle. This is what I love to see. Nonto sliding into the middle. It just adds so much more dynamic play into Leeds' attack. So much more dynamism, sorry. And Somerville just killed that opportunity there. Kamara, lovely play by Kamara. Kamara's been sensational today. Some of the little flicks, the close control of him. Oh, he's been great. He's been quality. And like I said, funny that a lot of people have been criticising him heavily and saying that he should be dropped from the side. Listen, and this is the thing. I want Gray to play in the midfield and Connor Roberts to be given a crack at right back, but it's so hard to do because Kamara and Gruev are playing so well. So you can't take them out. Archie Gray's playing so well at right back. He just can't make these changes yet. You just can't. Face facts. Your opinion don't matter. It's time taking minds, and you know you're gonna see Miller trying to cross, but Furpo is in the way. Yeah, never gonna trouble anyone there. Never gonna harm anyone. Seen more troubling or more damaging attacks from an Amnesty International rally. Know what I mean? Oh, Nonto. He tried the reverse ball to Rutter. Oh, yeah, the reverse ball has worked to Rutter. I thought he didn't get... I thought there was no chance of him getting the ball there. He somehow wrangled his way through. Oh. Little bit of a deceiving camera angle, if you will. Little bit of a deceiving camera angle. Furpo's been completely Ooh, that's not good. Flipping it. Furpo completely bypassed there. Miller getting the ball on the left-hand side and drilling a long shot. It looked like it was a cross-come shot, but he's hit it with venom, and Melier was not expecting it, so he's forced to palm it out for a corner. Yeah, a lot of power in that. You'd like him to try and catch that. It is right at him, but I guess he didn't expect it to come at him that way. I guess he was expecting a cross, and the power and unpredictableness of it, or unpredictable nature of the shot, is what caught Melier off there and forced him to give it out for a corner. He does flappy hand palm it away this time again, though. Plymouth can get another cross in. It's headed, and it's nowhere near the goal. Comfortable for Leeds United to deal with. 56 minutes, 11 minutes now gone in the second half, and Leeds still leading 1-0. Nothing to write home about just yet for either side. Here is Mr. Melier, Mr. Melmeister General III. Go on the Mel. Mel like Gibson. Uh-oh. 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 Woo! That was close. Woo! And it's curled in. Roden heads it out. Kamara heads it down. Gruev passes it forward. Biro in the 10. Gives it out to Rater, who can't quite spin, and he gets fouled off the ball, in my opinion, but it is given as a clean challenge. And now Plymouth are coming forward a little bit more cagey from Leeds the past 10 minutes. Cagey like the Vision. Cagey like HMP Belfast. A lot of cages. A lot of animals. Like Batista. More animals than the WWF, and I ain't talking wrestling. I'm talking the Animal Wildlife Fund. Or is it the Animal? I don't know what the hell it is. But it is the Worldwide Fund Zone. Whatever the hell it stands for. Oh. Or the World Wildlife Foundation. That's what it is. Damn, Finn Balor's old entrance music is just stuck in my head. I can't lie to you. It's infuriating. It's not actually infuriating, but it is stuck in my head. I cannot get it out. Can he get it out, lad? Just like Leeds can't get the ball out of our own half at the moment. Oh, no, that is fucking suspect by Roden. Oh, he's just shoved the guy in the face. That's good stuff by Roden, but that was fucking suspect stuff to begin with. Bloody hell. He's tried to drive forward there. Was it a foul? Was it not a foul? I'd like to see that again. Roden driving forward, and he's thrown off the ball. And then on the way back, someone just stands still to block him. And Roden grabs him and pulls him from behind. That is... What's he done, is he? Oh, he's barely touched him. Oh, what a diving little cheat. He's stood there in Roden's way. He's tried to be cheeky and block off his run. That's a lot of people do that, you know. They try to sacrifice themselves to just literally stand in someone's way and block their run. And they always get away with it. And it's an infuriating thing to deal with as a player. It's commonly done by defenders when you're trying to run in behind, especially as a winger. And he's done it there, Wayne. And Roden's kind of flicked him off, but he's barely actually touched him if you look at it. He's dove to the floor. What a little coward maneuver. And he has been subbed off for that. And Ryan Hardy has come on. Subs needed very shortly, Isaac. We're slowing down. We need to slap our foot on the gas. Keep our foot on the gas. I'd actually say we don't need to keep our foot on the gas because our foot has actually been off the gas in this second half. I mean, you've seen already. Only 2 shots in the entire first half for Plymouth, 3 in the second half. Same touches in the opposition box, 3. More passes in the final third for Plymouth in this opening 15 minutes than the entirety of their first half alone. So Leeds' foot has been off the gas completely in this second half. So we don't need to keep it on. We need to firmly plant it back on the gas. Put ourselves back into second gear. Oh. Ref, that's not a foul. Never a foul, man. Who would you change? Who's at left back? Who's at left back, Joe? Who do you think is at left back? Who do you think could be starting at left back for the Mighty Whites of Leeds United? It is, of course, Senior Daddy Tier Subscription Furpo. It would be no one else. DJ has to come on. We need energy. Potentially. I'm not mad at it. But Nonto's having a good game. And he can get you a goal. Good bit of pressing work there. More pressure than an erection in skinny jeans by Furpo down the left-hand side. And Leeds do win the ball in the end. We win the ball and the man. Anyone seen the new Iron Claw, by the way, in cinemas? New Iron Claw. You know, on the subject of wrestling I've been talking about earlier. Phenomenal movie, by the way. Absolutely sensational movie. I can't lie to you. I mean, I love pro wrestling anyway, so I'd love it. But I think it's one of those movies that actually transcends pro wrestling. So even if you don't care about it, I think you'll love the movie like it is actually quality. A real moving movie as well. Really, you know, it's going to tug at the heartstrings. I would definitely recommend it. I've not heard his name mentioned at all. Swap him for James. Who, Nonto? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, he's been a bit quiet in the second half. Oh, Furpo. He's been given a simple 2-yard pass by Kamara. He's tried to drag it back instantaneously and just pull the ball off the pitch. Yeah, Nonto potentially may... Forget taking Nonto off for James, though. Take Pirot off. He's doing nothing in that 10 role. He's doing nothing. Put either Joseph or Gelhardt on, please. Please. Stevie Wonder can see that he's not doing anything in there. Come on, just take him off. Why do we have to waste so much time with him on the pitch doing absolute jack diddly squat right now? Just make a change, man. Bit boring this game. Yeah, second half has been. First half, we had quite a few decent chances, so it wasn't quite as boring. The second half has died down quite a little bit. Rutter heads it down to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the fuck he wants, yeah. And know you're gonna see. Face facts, take a name. No Furpo for James. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. DJ left back. Get out of here, mate. Rather have DJ Khaled at left back. Face facts, making time, and you know you're gonna be. I'm back. And I'm better than ever. Go on, someone close him down, mate. Someone close the keeper down. He's just stood in acres of space. No one's going near him. See, that's why if you have a Bamford, he'd press that. Even if he knows he's not going to get the ball, he's still going to press it. Just to force the keeper to get out of there quickly. Go on, Perot in the 10. Can he find Somerville? Yes, he can. Somerville, lovely heavy touch to get the ball forward. Can he keep... Oh, he's run the ball off the pitch there. That is stupid, Somerville. That is very, very stupid. It looks like he might just get... He knows he's walked it off. I think a tiny bit of the ball might have still been on the pitch, which means technically could have still been in. Way too close for comfort, though. Shouldn't have ever let it in there. He was comfortably there, and he just stopped moving. He just stood still and let the ball roll off the pitch. Can't see anyone warming up at the moment. Clem Fandango. First of all, Clem Fandango! How are you, my man? Damn it, you got the Fandango song stuck in my head now. How are you, my man? Everybody doing the Fandango on the side. Yeah, how's it going, my man? Nice to see you. Nice, good to see you return to the channel. And yeah, no, I kind of see nobody warming up either, to be honest with you. I cannot see nobody warming up at this present moment in time. What I do say, though, is I can actually see the pitch for once. So, thank you, Sky, because that last game was fucking dreadful. How the hell they got away with fleeting us for that one, I do not know. They should be paying us money for having to put up with that dross. I'm funny. I'm fine, buddy. Late to the party today. Hope you're good too. Oh, mate, I'm phenomenal, man. I'm having a good day. I'm having a good time. I am phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Hopefully, it stays that way. Leeds just need to hold on and win this game. Corner for Plymouth, though. Can Leeds get this out of there? Yes, we can. Please, please, please get this ball out of the box. Face facts. Your opinion don't matter. It's time making names, and you know you're gonna see. Kicking ass, taking names, and opinion don't matter. Don't let him get this cross in, please. Por favor. Por favor, por maestro aquí. Sub needed big time. Get it out. Oh, big punch by Melier. That's what I'm talking about. That is what we are talking about, laddie. Fucking get it out of there. Fucking get it out of there, lad. Fucking quality catch. You fucking... I give it Archid. Archid with the webs, lad. Go on, Fairpo. Fucking leather him. He's not fucking leathering him. He sat there fucking scratching his ass. Oh, go on, Perot. Finds Nonto. Drive, Nonto. Drive. See, why is Rutter there? Rutter should be the one playing the ball, not the one in the box. And Perot's so deep. Oh, come on. Put Joseph or Gelhardt on. Please. Come on. Rutter doesn't, have the movement of a number 9 in the box there. The stature to draw defenders out of the way and make himself a physical presence in there. He doesn't quite have that, but he has the ability to play the balls through there. Instead, you have Nonto or Perot or someone trying to play the balls through to him. It just doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. Someone, please. Nonto, flick it in. Not like that, son. Not like that, my son. That is cumbersome. Go on, Melier. Drives the ball forward. Rutter, backheel it. Somerville. Oh, what a chance! He's flipping blasted it into Rose's head! Are you yanking my Johnson? Oh, my days. Oh, what a run. Rutter cuts it back, finds Somerville, cuts inside, round the defender, takes it past 2, and it's a beautiful opportunity, and he's just leaned far too back there, or leaned back far too much, and just completely shanked it over the bar there, Bill Shankly style. Oof, that is poor. That is P-W-R. Poor. Go on, Ampadu. Bow, 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 bow. Yay, someone's warming up. I can't see nobody warming up. Who's warming up, my man? Please, educate me. Inform me. Who's warming up? I can't see anybody. Gelhard, Joseph, or James on, Perot off. Oh, big time, mate. Well, listen, the only way James comes on for me is if you bring Nonto off. It's tough. I want James, and I think he could impact the game. And you know what? Last 20 minutes, I'm not mad at it. Use his pace and energy in behind, but Nonto's been having a good game, and he could potentially impact the game by scoring. So that's a questionable one, but I wouldn't be too mad if it did happen. I'd 100% understand it. Furthermore, if Perot is the one coming off, or not furthermore, sorry, or in a different scenario, if Perot is the one coming off, I don't think you put Dan James on. It has to be either Joseph or Gelhard. You have to have a number 9 in there. And this is the problem. This is the thing I said in the transfer window, why I said we needed to sign a striker. We didn't really go in for one. And it was all fine and dandy with Bamford fit and playing. But one injury to Bamford completely changes the dynamics of things and forces us back to this Rutter and Perot situation, which does not work. Which is why we potentially should have signed someone. But I'm not going to sit here complaining because everyone thinks I complain too much these days. So you know what? Let's stop complaining and let's just enjoy things as they are. And take the positives into effect here. But the positives are we do have some strikers who could potentially impact the side better than what Perot is right now, and I would be giving them an opportunity. And those guys are Joseph and Gelhard. Oh, go on, Rutter. You've got Somerville to your left. Still going, Rutter. Takes it on himself, and that is why Jorginho Rutter should always be playing in the number 9 position. He is the most devastating forward in the league. He is the most clinical cutthroat striker. He is like a Swiss Army knife. Wherever you put him, all you need to know is he will be lethal. He has a different blade for every single blade of grass that he covers, and he is the most improved player in this Leeds United side by a country mile. And it is once again phenomenal movement, and that is the goal Leeds United needed to kill the game off. There have been so many gaps inside that Plymouth defence. They've been open for business like Pure Gym 24/7. And finally, Leeds take advantage of it. And who is it? Big Jorginho Rutter once again. The placement was not needed. It's a lovely run forward by him. Doesn't overthink it. Doesn't play the ball off. He just gets his body over it and drills it. And sometimes that is more than enough. It's through the defender's legs. It's through the goalkeeper's legs. It's a double panner. And that is Leeds United 2. Plymouth 0. Rutter with the goal. And that is a fantastic goal. Unless, sometimes that's all it takes, mate. Bit of power. Bit of precision. Oh, that's not a pen, ref. We haven't just given away a pen instantly, have we? Get out of here. Never a pen. Say his name. Jorginho Rater. Double meg like Griffin. Never a foul, mate. Never a foul. Get up, yeah, donkey. Yeah, look at that screw face by Roden, mate. I can't lie to you. I know I wasn't too convinced in the beginning of the year, but I'm really loving Roden, man. I'm loving him. The little characteristics, the facial expressions as well, man, are fucking so funny. The way he's just like, get up, you donkey. That little heavy bass screw face. Have faith, my brother. Pete Booth, sorry, my monitor's a little far away there, and the colouring isn't the best, so I couldn't quite tell. Pete Booth, have faith, my brother. Isaac, come on. Sly, say his name. Say my name. Leeds United 2, Plymouth 0. And now the Leeds United fans starting to dance and sing along, sing around, dance around, and sing my song. Oh, whoa. I am a revolutionary. I am a visionary. I am Seth freaking Rollins. Oh, go on, Nonto. On the spin. Handball, ref. Handball. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't give it. Oh, lovely. Lovely pressing. Lovely closing down by Nonto there. He wins the ball back to no avail. And there is a substitution being ready for Leeds United. Is it just me or has Georgie not seemed himself recently? Mate, scored today. I thought he was cracking in the last performance as well. It is Dan James coming on for Wilfred Nonto, by the way. Perot's still in there. Listen, I think Jorginho Rutter has been quality recently. I disagree with people who say that. Somerville's goal made by Jorginho Rutter last week. I think he's been very good. I personally disagree. I can see, maybe compared to the first 10 games of the season, maybe he's not quite as involved, goal contribution-wise. And I think a big part of that also is the fact that, once again, he's playing with Perot in this awkward kind of setup that we have here instead of playing deeper with Bamford up front. I think that's had an impact on his game. I mean, he's calmed down all the celebration / shouting, let's go after the game. You say that, you do say that, but when Nonto got his goal a couple of weeks ago, in the cup, I believe, was it against Plymouth again where he got his goal? I think it was in the cup against Plymouth. And after the game, he's carrying him over to the away fans, and he's celebrating with them, and he's got all that energy. So, I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. Plus, you look at that Instagram video that Leeds put up where they were doing the Super Bowl predictions, and he's just like leaning out the window, and he turns around, he's like, 49ers! 49ers! You can see he's still got his energy, still seems very happy and exuberant. So maybe I can somewhat see what you're saying, but wouldn't necessarily say that too much. Assisted and scored. Exactly, mate. Assisted and scored today for Donald stuff. But I think I did misunderstand JJ there. I think he was talking about his kind of, maybe his showboating and his kind of laughing antics and stuff. Having feeling Fark might have told him he needs to calm down a little bit. I mean, he has. I mean, Fark said, I don't like his showboating and things like that. But some of those things are the things that I love about Rutter. But you're right, actually. He hasn't been doing quite as many of the fancy flicks or the little bits of showboating and skills and flair. He hasn't quite been doing that much. He's kind of, knuckled down a little bit the past month or so. He's kind of cut that out of his game a little bit, which, could be seen as a positive or a negative. And I actually understand what you're saying now on that point. I kind of misconstrued what you were saying at the beginning there, but I kind of understand where you're coming from. Oh, no. Oh, Roden, what an interception. Oh, my days. I didn't say anything because I thought that ball was going off, an easy goal kick. I don't know how he's kept that ball in the pitch there. Blimey, crikey, that is inches. he's won the ball off. He's kept it in. That's phenomenal work. He's won the ball off Melier there. Melier saved it, but I mean, he's dove in to save it. He's kept it in. That is cracking work by Hardy there. Cracking work by Jeff Hardy. Doesn't seem as hyped up and excited all the time off the pitch. On the pitch, he's been fantastic, mate. The pitch is heavily sanded too. As Leeds get the corner away. Is that going to be a Leeds throw? No, it's not. Plymouth still coming forward here. Roden, could he keep it in? No, he can't. Interesting to see Somerville featuring off the right-hand side. Now, ref, that's a foul. That's a Leeds free kick. There we go. Now we're talking. That's a dirty foul, by the way. Who's that? Is that on Roden? As Gruev goes and shakes him from behind. Shouts in the back of his ear, "Go on, my son." A special guest appearance by Seth freaking Rollins. I'm impressed, JT, man. Well, what can I say, mate? You always got to bring the shield of Leeds United in when it is the big time of the year. WrestleMania XL, extra large, WrestleMania 40, the biggest WrestleMania of all time. Oof. Leeds' next 6 fixtures, we've got a who's who of fixtures. We got 20th, 19th, 23rd, 21st, and 12th coming up in our next 6 games. But the game before that and the 23rd of February is none other than Leicester City. What a huge game that is. And it is imperative Leeds win, not necessarily just to catch Leicester, but to keep everything in our hands, to keep that lead over Ipswich and to keep that lead over, or keep not that lead over Southampton, but keep it in our hands when it comes to Southampton. It is just a lot more comfortable having things guaranteed to be in our hands if we win every single game. Even a draw doesn't quite keep things. Ooh. Let's think. Southampton win both of their games. They go 1 point ahead of us. If we were to draw, they would be tied. Yeah, if we draw, it can technically be in our hands on goal difference basis. So then it's not 100% in our hands, but it still is kind of in our hands. Although then Ipswich could pip us, theoretically. So, either way, we need to win. He's locked in business mode now that we control our future. Whose house? Swerve JT's house. More of a Sean Strickland than a Swerve Strickland kind of guy, if you know what I mean. No, I'm just kidding. More of an Israel Adesanya kind of guy. As Sorniola comes off the pitch for Plymouth. And it is a triple change for Plymouth now. Gibson off, Galloway on, Sorniola off, Mumba on, Miller off, and Sousa on for Plymouth. Triple change, 81st minute of the game. Leeds United still leading Plymouth 2-0. Yeah, he is locked in, mate. He's locked and loaded. It's a foul, ref. It's funny. Perot's playing very deep now, and then DJ's playing off the right, some off the left, but kind of looks like DJ's playing a little bit central. Oh, a lovely bit of recovery pace by DJ there. Quality stuff. Oh, can he keep it in? Ooh, he's done the hard work, and he's got Leeds United throw in there. The energy and the pace by DJ to get back there, track back. Beautiful stuff, mate. Beautiful stuff. As Leeds United have a throw in, and now we make a change, and it is Connor Roberts coming onto the pitch for who? Kamara for Somerville. Interesting change. Hopefully it works out. But guys, by the way, look at this clock. By the way, 82 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm gonna go to the toilet quickly before anything happens. I'm gonna be back before the 83rd minute. You watch, mate. Time me. Guaranteed back before the 83rd minute. blimey, crikey, is my perception of time that mad? It's been oh my days, that was a minute and a half. Flipping heck, mate. My time perception is awful. What the flying cactus? Whew! Come on, still 2-0 Leeds United. 6 minutes left. Connor Roberts down already. Down already. So it does seem like Rutter will be featuring off the left for Leeds in Somerville's position. And Gray will be sliding into midfield for the Whites of Yorkshire. The Yorkshire Whites. Oh my god, bro. Face facts. Uh-oh. And this is similar to the last time we played Plymouth in the league, actually leading 2-0. This was around the time they did score their goal, so let's not concede anything stupid here. Another clean sheet would be phenomenal. Oh, lovely flick by Dan James into Perot. Perot slows it down. Oh, that's good work by Perot there. Ah, the final ball not quite there. I have to give Perot credit. That was a good touchdown. Good bit of play by JP7 there. Connor Roberts playing very high up the pitch here. Very, very high up the pitch. Very high up. Is Connor Roberts playing in right wing? Yes, he is. I got it wrong. Connor Roberts has come on as a it's almost looking like for like here. Connor Roberts coming on the wing. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interessante. Very interessante. As Ethan Ampadu locks the ball down, locked and loaded. Let's see what happens here. It's a looping through ball. He's been lent on there. It didn't seem like too much. A little bit of an innocuous one. Hopefully, those can be the bad ones sometimes. Those little innocuous challenges like that. Those can be the dangerous ones. Hopefully, nothing major for Ethan Ampadu there. As Melier wipes his shirt clean, or his gloves clean on his shirt, hoofs the ball forward. Can Rutter close it down? Oh, Connor Roberts storming forward, almost getting himself involved there. Yeah, we got DJ coming off the left, and Connor Roberts on the right wing. Penny for certain people's thoughts. Get the fuck out of here. Who the hell's that? And how the hell do they have my number? That's my question. How doth they hath my number? Yeah. Penny for the thoughts of Gelhard, and yeah, penny for the thoughts of Joe Gelhard not getting a crack on the wing at least, and Connor Roberts getting a crack on the wing. Real penny for his thoughts there. Although I would say if Gelhard is going to play, he should be playing in the number 9 role, personally. Again, I would change Pierrot off. Personally. I would still take Pierrot off. As Joseph Rodin gets himself a yellow card. Woo! They've gone near post with that free kick there. Gone near post and it's dealt with. Melier just about able to get himself across to catch that there. Leeds need to put a little bit more pressure on this going forward. A little bit more pressure now. Come on, close him down, son. Close him down. Ampadu flicks it forward. DJ, head it down, head it down. Yes, nice stuff, nice stuff. Come on, let's steal a third. Let's fluff up that goal difference a little bit, you know. Get an extra lead on goal difference over Southampton. Pete Booth putting minutes in Connor Roberts' legs while simultaneously making us more defensively solid for the last 10. Don't mind it at all. Potentially, yeah, but I mean, Connor Roberts has been playing further forward than Wilfred Gnonto. Wilfred Gnonto was playing. And Dan James Jr. is playing on that side. He's storming forward all guns blazing podcast style. He's really trying to get himself a goal there. Wait, is this a pen? Or if they're giving a free kick against DJ here, let's see. Oh, that's in the area. That's got to be a pen, ref. He hasn't touched the ball. He's fouled DJ. Have they given a pen? Surely that's a pen. Lovely play by Dan James. Holds his man off. That's a pen. That's got to be a pen. He's given a free kick. How's that a free kick? It's inside the box. That's a penalty. Yeah, he started shoving it outside of the box, but the actual contact with the foot on DJ's foot happened inside the box. What the hell, ref? What the hell are you thinking? I'm sitting there thinking, you must be crazy. 3 minutes of added time. Leeds United 2-0. Dangerous free kick. It does seem like that is all she wrote for Plymouth. You know, at most they could potentially get themselves a goal, but it does seem like this is game, set, and match now for Leeds United. 2 minutes and 31 seconds left on the clock as things stand. DJ with the free kick though. Oh! Oh, he's hit the bar! Woohoo! DJ! Oh, DJ inches, my son. Bloody hell, this is tough. DJ, since he's come on, has been phenomenal. And he's playing off the left right now. You know, it's another option for Leeds. Bloody hell, DJ, mate. He's hungry. And this is good. You've got fierce competition now between Wilfred Gnonto and Daniel James. Both players are very hungry to keep themselves starting. And I said, you know, I tweeted out earlier that it's tough to see how Dan James can get himself into the side with the way that Wilfred Gnonto has been playing, but it's been great since he's come on. It's so tough. Who should start? Worst refereeing decision I've seen in a while. Oh, yeah, that's disgraceful. How's that free kick? I mean, DJ's almost wrapped it top bins from it anyway, but yeah. Rutter and Pirro just coming off, and Gelhardt and Joseph coming on. Again, Gelhardt playing in the 10 now, which is, you know, weird for him to play. Give the guy a cracking number 9. Said he's got a minute and 20 seconds in the 10. He needs to just storm forward, get himself a goal, and then people will start talking about Gelhardt and be like, oof, you know what? Hang on about a second. Hang about, mate. DJ, though. DJ like Khaled. I say it again, Jinx Schminks. Oh, I see a night out in Doncaster being a messy one, all thanks to this victory. Yeah. With everybody saying LA night. Yeah. Thanks for the commentary, JT. Have an awesome weekend, buddy. You going out on the lash in Doncaster tonight. Andy Jones. Andy, if anyone is in the Doncaster area, watch out for big AJA because he is going to be going ham jabroni sandwiches. I hope you have a phenomenal night, my man. Thank you for tuning along to the stream with the boys. It has been a phenomenal time with all of the lads. Go on, the lads. Been a phenomenal time. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you guys so much for tuning along as always. As always, man, it's been great chatting with you guys and watching Leeds United win outstandingly. Game's still going on for some reason. It's 3 minutes stoppage time. We are now 30 seconds now over that. And Plymouth coming forward here. Let's hopefully not have them affect our clean sheet. And there you go. That is it. Game, set, and match. Done and dusted. Leeds United 2, Plymouth Argyle 0. And it is a phenomenal result for Leeds United. And a clean, comfortable performance. Nothing to write home about. Could have really put them away a little bit earlier. Scored a couple more goals. But having said that, phenomenal performance. Phenomenal result for Leeds United, and Leeds United go back into second, back above Southampton. And after their victory yesterday, that is exactly what we needed. Welcome, buddy. Catch you later. Thank you, JT. Another clean sheet. Another clean sheet indeed. Thank you so much. And as always, it has been an absolute pleasure to be here with you guys. I'm going to go over to my stream with the boys. And do a little post-match stream over there. And my post-match reaction is going to be dropping on the channel in about an hour 20. So make sure you're tuned, locked, and loaded for that. Going to analyze a couple more things. Come back at you with some analyzed thoughts and hopefully share some opinions with you guys on the game. For now, guys, as I said, though, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for tuning along, Maximilian. You don't need to thank me for the stream. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure, guys, as always. I will see you guys very, very soon. And for all my brothers and my sisters.